Yeah, so where to start? I guess, yeah, so we, maybe I'll start at the meeting where we were all sitting around deciding, like saying like what we were up for doing. And we sort of we had a little go around and everybody said, you know, are you up for getting arrested? Are you up for locking on? Are you up for whatever? And we all, pretty much all of us I think, said, I'm pretty much up for anything, but definitely not super glue. A few hours later, we were all super glued onto the offices of Bell Pottinger in London. I really don't know how that happened, because we literally explicitly said that that's what we went up for anyway. So yeah, we got the train up to London, and we really quickly threw together an action. We all sort of sat around and we had some arm tubes and we thought about the formation that we were going to sit in. So there was 6 of us that were up for doing it, and then we had a wider group. I think there's about 12 of us in our group altogether, and yeah, so there was like the support group, and then there were 6 of us who were actually gluing on. So we thought about where we were going to sit and how we were going to do it. And yeah, I mean, just a bit of background about Bell Pottinger. So they had been saying that fracking would bring down bills, and yeah, lots of things that just weren't true, like a lot of spin around fracking. So they were basically yeah, spinning a lot of lies, which is what they do best. I'm not going to get started about Bell Pottinger because there's a lot I could rant about, but I won't. But yeah, so they had been caught by somebody in Greenpeace at Balcombe saying that everything, he said, actually a Bell Pottinger person saying, I know that everything I say sounds like utter fucking bullshit. And someone from Greenpeace recorded that, and it got out in the press and stuff. So we took that recording and we took it to their offices, and we took a loudspeaker as well. And we went down very early in the morning, having sort of quite, you know, very hurriedly thrown together this thing the night before. Got up very early in the morning, and yeah, went down to their offices. One person came in to the office wearing a suit and sort of distracted the security guard in there. Meanwhile, me and 5 other women came and onto the windows, and then yeah, we were in place for like 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. And yeah, what Joe was saying about people feeding him, like, yeah, we had people like feeding us grapes. People like were coming down with banners that were better than the banners that we'd made, because they'd seen us on the news, and they were just coming down to like give us food and give us orange juice and give us, you know, cups of tea. And yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, we got somebody up on the roof as well.
What happened? What were the consequences?
The consequences? Oh God, yeah. So we kind of became known as the Sticky Six, and so we had this whole kind of like ridiculous trial, which I could say a lot about, but I don't have time. But we were held for 26 hours in the police cells, and we got took straight to court afterwards. And we were given like ridiculous bail conditions. Like we weren't allowed to associate with each other, even though a couple of people in the group were in a relationship with each other and were about to go on holiday together. We weren't allowed to have any contact with any fracking company or any company associated with them, which includes so many, because they've got their tentacles in so many other places, which meant that about 3 or 4 of us couldn't do our jobs as campaigners or writers. And it also, we were banned from like London, we were banned from Sussex, we were banned from all these places. And ridiculously as well, we were banned from carrying adhesives. So we had really good barristers that argued against these ridiculous bail conditions. But then there was that one, they were like, oh no, they're happy with that one. Because it was just so funny that we were just happy to keep it. So I was actually banned from carrying glue, and the Birmingham Mail did a whole story on me being banned from carrying glue. That was the headline: Birmingham protester banned from carrying glue. Kind of missing the point, but you know, it's nice coverage for the story. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think, yeah, I don't have, there's a whole story about the court, but I don't have time for it. But It was amazing. It was really good fun, and after that, Quadrille actually dropped Bell Pottinger as their PR company.